Good afternoon. Uh, I am Syed Shahid Uddin from Prottyashi, Director Program. And though it's the Expo, NGO Expo, so all of the people over here are from the NGO background or some donor agencies. Uh, as NGO, I don't like to elaborate details about what we are doing in Bangladesh and what we do. Since Prottyashi is a voluntary social development organization, it's and working since 35 years, and we are working on education, health, food, shelter, climate change. Now I will concentrate in some issues now currently we are having in travel. It's education program. We have education program. We have 112 schools over the Bangladesh in the 6th district. And in every school, we are having 25 students. This is a after-schooling program. The people in Bangladesh in rural areas who are very poor and vulnerable, they don't have enough money to spend for the extra tuition for the students. And this we are trying to make the students so that they can learn their lessons after school. The school starts at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. and long for 2 hours. And our teachers make them learn the studies and lessons which is provided by the teachers in the school. So in this in the way they prepare the lessons, and when they go back to schools next day, and the teacher is happy because he have learned the lessons. And in this way, the dropout rate in our working area is decreasing, because people are happy enough, students are happy enough, they can comply with the teachers, they can explain, they can answer the teachers' questions every time. And in this program, in this schooling program, after schooling program, our last year we graduated 3,500 students through 112 schools. Now I would like to concentrate in some issues. As you know, in Bangladesh, we have world's biggest influx in Rohingya community from Myanmar. And I would like to concentrate in some pictures you can see over here. This is the picture I taken from in 20th November. If you see, it's a forest, almost like forest. And on August, we taken the influx from Myanmar. And after 28th, after 1 week, the situation of the area is like this. So in 1 week, the situation in Ukhia is changing in this way. There is no tree. This type of influx, I don't know whether in anywhere in the world happened this brutal structure by the Myanmar army. And after this influx, their hilly area, and in Ukhia Upazila, it's happening in Ukhia Upazila besides the Myanmar border. And the total population of this Upazila, the province, was 3.3 million. So now almost more than 1 million people came from the Myanmar, and they took a very little space. In 12 square feet, they used to live 2 or 3 families. In 12 square feet, they are living two or three families. This is the situation in Ukhia. We are working in protection and GVV in camp, and there are lots of problems by the Myanmar army and politicians. They rape lots of women. I don't know anybody have experience with the very near people who got raped in front of me or in front of you. So in Myanmar, this happened a lot. We are trying to working with these people, and when they face this kind of people, they rape in front of a father, daughter raped in front of father, and in front of son, mother was raped. This very brutal problem has happened, and we are working with these girls and women and adolescents. They're basically traumatized for the occurrings they happened in the Myanmar. We are trying to we are providing them the psychosocial support, and trying to bring in the normal pace of their life. Another problem in camps are water. The water crisis is very much complicated over there, because as you know, in a little province, in a very little, like 3 to 4 square miles, there is more than a million people is living over there. So every 10 meters you will find a tube well, but there is no water, because lots of tube well, when we got the influx, lots of people went there, lots of donor agencies went there, and unplannedly they set up lots of tube wells. But now there is no water in the ground, so all we are going to, we have to go for the deep tube well, and that is very costly. And in every camp you can see these scenarios. We can provide the community only 2 hours of water, because of very scarcity of water and funding. And this situation is in every camp. We have 24 camp in Ukhia Upazila, and in each camp there is more than 60,000 people are living around the camp. And right now I want to play a presentation.
Prottyashi, a social development organization working in rural socio-economic development of Bangladesh for 35 years. Last year, the biggest influx happened in the world history. More than 1 million of people have suffered indescribable torture in their home country, Myanmar. They were forced by the Myanmar military to come in Bangladesh. Mass killing, rape, revenge were common pictures over there. When they first came in Bangladesh, there were a shortage of food, shelter, health, hygiene, and more importantly, protection. Due to such misfortune, their lives had become miserable. As we know, children and women were the most vulnerable in any crisis situation. Here, they were also affected mostly in this influx. Prottyashi have been operating several programs for their well-being. Among these programs, healthcare, protection, and wash are being run seriously. To ensure health service for this huge number of injured and diseased population, Prottyashi started emergency health service program at these Rohingya makeshift camps. Through this program, 2 medical officers and 6 medical assistants served a total number of 26,502 patients. In these primary health camps, emergency primary treatment is given for any case. Especially antenatal care, postnatal care, outpatient department, and general wound care are provided for this community. Apart from these, Prottyashi established 5 women-friendly spaces to provide mental peace for the traumatized women and adolescent girls who were affected by gender-based violence during this period of influx. In the WFS, the traumatized adolescent girls and women are given special services including psychosocial counseling, recreational facilities, awareness sessions, and referral services. A a huge number of people living in a small area of Ukiya, creating massive complications for water and sanitation. To ensure safe water, sanitation and hygiene, Prottyashi established 14 deep tube wells, 150 latrines, 100 bathing cubes and renewable energy systems in this makeshift camp, which is very few against the demand. Especially for women and adolescent girls, household hygiene sessions were arranged for raising awareness among them. Through these efforts, Prottyashi aims to help and support the forcibly displaced Myanmar nationals to get back their normal pace of life and make them integrated, self-reliant and self-conscious human beings so that they can lead a secure life whenever they go back to Myanmar.
Thank you all.